right, as per usual, everybody who's watching this on the replay, you already know I'm going to do a collective reading right here, right now, on the replay, and then we're going to get into the live reading. So if you're watching this on the replay, I just want to say thank you. I want to say that I love y'all and I miss y'all. I hope all is well. And here we go. Rakesh, what up, Rakesh? All right. So for the collective reading, we got the Emperor card. So this Emperor card is about gaining balance and stability. Hence, that is the number 4 card of the major arcana. Okay, so remember that the major arcana cards are going to be the cards that's going to elicit major life changes. Okay, so what this card is saying right now is that we need to make giant leaps in that, and we got to utilize the air element to make this leap that we need moving forward. And what I mean by making the using the air element is the Emperor is the Aries card. Sorry about that. The Emperor is the Aries card, and the Aries represents the air element, right? So, so the Emperor is a person. Think to embody this Emperor energy. I want you to think world dominator, world conqueror, um, growth and expansion by any means necessary. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that you need to go out and hurt anybody or anything like that, but you need to adopt the attitude that I can and I will. You need to adapt the attitude I can and I will. When it come down to when it come down to the Emperor, right? The Emperor is somebody who's very wise, somebody who's very smart, but most importantly, they have a a will to win that's unmatched by anything and anybody anywhere. Okay, so like I said, to really adapt this or adopt this major change that the major arcana card is telling you, it's telling you to you need to adopt. uh, Think about like a Viking or a great war hero, right? And not so much of the bloodshed, but think about the mentality that you gotta have, right? And I'm sorry, but I don't comes the ghetto, middle class. I don't care if you white collar, corporate world, blue collar, you know, work to your bones. The difference between champions and chumps or champions and try agains is the mentality. A lot of people don't know. It's a lot of great people want to fail at something one day because they don't have the mentality of a conqueror. They don't have the mentality of a winner. They don't have the mentality that I can and I will. There's a lot of people who it's a lot of people that's going to lose the fight before the fight even start because they don't have the sheer they don't have the sheer sensation to win, right? So again, if you're catching this on a replay or if you in the chat right now, shout out to you. And for the collective reading, it's the 4. In this that major life change, right? But you got to be wise, right? Because the like I said, the emperor represents wisdom, and the emperor represents the heart of a lion. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's get the show started. Marquise, what up? I see we got a couple people in the chat. We already had a few people come and go, about 20 people, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Peace, love, health, and wealth to you and yours. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. You would like a general reading, a free general read, and then type "Let the cards talk," but only after you like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to ask me a specific question, then I'm gonna ask that you make a minimum donation to the channel of $5. All right. For all of those who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I am King Fee, and this is the Spirit. Yes, Lord. All right. So if you are new here, understand that I am more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV. Yeah, y'all got to be faster with the sound effects. Yeah, yeah. Susan G, welcome. Welcome, Susan G. I'm assuming this is your first time here, Susan. All right. So we got two people on the list so far. We got Rakesh and we got Susan G. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good evening. I don't know what time it is where you guys are, but greetings, peace, love, health, and wealth to you. So understand that I am more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV. I'm actually a ordained minister, a Reiki master, um, certified life coach. I am what I like to call a holistic life coach, where I specialize in uh, trauma and childhood regression. So if you got any type of trauma or any type of energetic blockages or anything like that, I am your guy. You can inquire about those services and more via the description box of this video. You can text me or email me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Let's see. Yeah, my whole goal as a life coach, you realize your potential and maximize your potential. Okay. So I'm also certified nutritionist. I am a spiritual advisor. Like I said, I'm a Reiki master, ordained mentor, and so much more. I wear many hats. I wear many hats. Okay, you guys. So yeah, we in the building. We are in the building. All right. So Rakesh, are you still in the building? You ready for your reading, Rakesh? Welcome, welcome. Guatami. Namaskaram. Namaskaram to all of my Indian Hindu folks. All right, Rakesh, I think you gone. So Susan, building, Susan. I need to confirm that you still here before I pull a card for you. If not, then we're gonna go to GH. Gua Gua Gatu Gotami. Gotami. So no Susan, no Rakesh. All right, Gotami, are you still here? You said you wanna know improve the situation between us. Will Satu. Will that person improve the situation? What's the situation? Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody who just came into the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. If you would like a free general read, and then type "Let the cards talk," but only after you like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. When you come in and you want to be added to the list, type "Let." Try to follow the theme of the video so I can know you want to be added, because a lot of people just come in and chat on what. So if you guys want to be added to the video, I mean not added to the video, but if you guys want to be added to the list, please follow the instructions. Yes. What's the situation? Is it a romantic relationship? Like what's going on? Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. Come on in, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in the chat, y'all. Let's get these readings going on an early morning, or I know it's afternoon in some places in the world. Come on in if you would like a free general read, and then type "Let the cards talk" for a free general read. And if not, then I don't know. But let's get it started. Come on. Yo, I see we got 3 people in the chat right now with only 2 likes. Come on, y'all. Double tap that screen like Instagram and get them likes up. Y'all know what's happening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, what up, what up? Let's see what's going on in these YouTube streets. What up? I see we got some new people in the chat. Welcome, come on in, y'all. The list is currently open. So if you would like a free general reading, then go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then type "Let the cards talk." Wait a minute. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, we in the building, y'all. Just like the video and type "Let the cards talk" if you guys want to read. And what's up, sassy Libra? What's going on with you? How you feeling today? Well, I don't know where you from, but how you feeling? I can't remember where you at. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon where you at. Okay. South side in the building. Man, she got her channel is pre-recorded. No, I was just guessing that you was on the south side of LA. I know where LA at on the west coast in California. I'm not saying that. Eclipse season tarot. It's just me and you. Ooh, baby. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, you ain't know I could sing, huh, Miss Libra? I want to know what you look like, Miss Libra. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, Miss Libra, let's see what the cards got in store for you. I can't ask the cards what you look like. The card said you look like the page of wands. Ah, that's how you dress. You dress in dresses and leggings with tall boots. You from Costa Rica? How old are you? Cumpleaños. All right. So you got the page of wands. Okay. So really quick, I'm gonna zoom in on the card real fast, and I want you to pay attention to something. So on the page of wands, we got a lizard, right? But if you notice, none of the lizards. Okay, so I ain't gonna say none of them, but most of these lizards are not biting the tail. Okay, I think it's only one lizard biting the tail, right? So that's very significant in this card. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second, but pay attention. Okay, so if you notice, this person is in Egypt, right? You see the three pyramids. Um, you see the three pyramids back here. So this person, the Page of Wands, is in Egypt. Okay, and if you notice, they got on boots, they got on pants, they got like this heavy thing on, they got on a hat. So the reason why I'm pointing these things out is because this person is not really necessarily dressed for the occasion. Okay? They're not really dressed for the occasion, right? Another thing that I want you to pay attention to is that even with the hat, right? Even with the hat and with the feather, the wand is taller than the person holding the wand, right? Even if it's a little, see how it's far away from the body right here and it's still taller than a person? That is very significant as well, okay? Now, the last thing I want you to pay attention to is the colors, okay? Sacral chakra, um, solar plexus chakra, right? And then we can Google and see what is the meaning of the feather in the hat, okay, Ms. Libra? So the reason why I'm pointing these things out to you is because the page, right, of wands, right, the page represents, oh, I forgot just that fast. So the sun, I mean, not the sun, but the king represents the air element. The queen represents the water element. The fire. Okay, so the page represents the earth element, okay? So the reason why that's significant is because the earth element is all about being grounded, like feeling secure. I usually come out as the emperor. That's weird. The first time I ever came out with the page of wands. Okay, so normally, well, I'll come back to your comment in a second, okay? Because I don't want to get my thought thrown off, okay? So the reason why I point out all of these things to you is because they're very significant in whatever you're trying to accomplish moving forward, right? So while I'm explaining this card, answer me these three questions. What's your age? I already know your sign. So what's your age? I know your birthday is what, October 13th, I think you said. So what's your age? Are you single? And what you want to be when you grow up? Well, like, what's your dream job? So are you single? What's your age? And what's your dream job? All right. So the Page of Wands is a person who is led by the earth element or represents the earth element itself, okay? So the earth element, when you combine that with the fire element, is a hell of a mix, okay? Is a hell of a mix. So the Page of Wands is a person so all the pages is a person who's looking to gain something in life, right? They're looking to accomplish something. All right. So you don't have to be you don't have to be 21 to want to accomplish something. You don't have to be 16. You don't have to be 35. You can be at any age and want to accomplish something, right? It's about what's on your mind and what's on your heart, okay? So when you see this person, right, obviously they're not dressed for the desert, right? Because if you was dressed for the desert, you would be dressed totally different. This person looked like they might be dressed for fall or winter. You know what I'm saying? Like in Michigan or no dream job. I want to buy Airstream and travel. Perfect. Perfect, 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 right? Because this Page of Wands is a person who doesn't care about what does it mean to be successful, what does it mean to be a man, what does it mean to be a woman, what does it mean to be rich. You know what this Page of Wands is worried about? The Page of Wands is worried about fulfilling their desires. Okay, so even though that this person might not be dressed for the occasion, you can't tell this person that they're not fashionable. That is so funny that you typed that word in as I was about to say it. You can't tell this person that this isn't their Sunday's best, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is because the Page of Wands is the person who's going to go to the ends of the earth to accomplish whatever it is that they want to accomplish, okay? So the reason why this person only have maybe one lizard that's connected, making a full circle, is because the pages and the knights of the suit is a person who is actually not afraid to get a plan started, right? But as soon as they realize that the plan is not for them, they're quick to go. Or as soon as they hit a problem, be like, oh, I don't think this thing is for me, I'm out, right? So this isn't saying that you can't accomplish something or you can't finish something, but what this is saying is that as soon as you feel like something isn't for you, you don't have no problem hitting the eject button, right? So you saying that you want to get a one of the big buses or a big van and travel, this is hitting right on the money because, like I said, this person isn't. To be honest, would you dress like that in the desert? Let's just say if you won an all-expense paid trip to Egypt, right? Is that something that would be in your suitcase? You would. So what I'm saying is that the desert can get 100, 200 degrees. So you saying that you would dress like that in the middle of the daytime in the desert with a hat and all that stuff? That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about full desert. Like this is desert attire. I'm talking about it's 125 degrees, right? So so again, moving forward, whatever it is that you want to achieve in your life, don't let the only the boots. Stop with the boots, please. I get you with the boots. I get you with the boots though. But you will pass out. You will pass out. So you would die from heat exhaustion. Because this person got on 3, 4 layers. of clothes. You feel what I'm saying? This person has got on 3/4 clothes plus a hat, bikini and boots. Okay, all right. Now you talking my language. Now you talking my language. Now you talking my language. Being ready is real. I don't know about you. She just wanna. I said, girl, that's all that we do. You change your picture again, Alexandria? Let the cards talk. I got you MBA. What does MBA mean? Palm baby. All right. So like I was saying though, Sassy Libra. Yeah, but like I was saying though, Sassy Libra, um, this page of wands is a person who is trying to and make the goals come into fruition, okay? So what this card is saying is that we're not gonna care about who says what. We're not gonna care about who think I'm cool, who think I'm not, who think I look good, who don't think I look good. As long as I'm following my heart, as long as I'm following my mind, as long as I'm doing whatever it is I got to do to achieve whatever it is I got to achieve, as long as I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't worried about nothing. All right? But being ready is real. I don't know about you. She just want to smoke. I say, girl, that's all that we do. All right. All right. All right, so so normally when I pull the single cards, if the first card we pull is more or less like a confirmation or like a resonation card, then I'm gonna pull you a second card off top. So the second card is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So the Nine of Pentacles, short, sweet, and simple, is saying that we need to sit back and be laser focused. We don't need to have no worries, right? We don't need to have no no doubts in our mind, right? That whatever it is that we're going to set out to achieve, whatever it is that we need to be happy in this life, we're going to get it. Okay? So the advice of this Nine of Pentacles is go within, right? All It's my aunt's birthday, so I'm honoring her. She passed in 1991. Is that her picture right there that you put up on your channel? See, you know that I could go out looking like that, and God will still try to talk to me. Oh, you confident, huh? You a little okay, girl. Don't get me distracted. But yeah. So I don't know what trials and tribulations you going through in your life, Sassy Libra. But since that first card was confirmation of like who you is and whatever, then the second card is going to be your advice card, which is go within, get laser focused on whatever you want and need in your life, and then you take that vision and you go out into the world and you act like can't nothing stop you. Yeah, you see how I don't know if it's a he or a she, but you can call him a him. But you see how he laid back and he relaxed, but he got so whenever you in the cars, whenever you see a bunch of fruit and stuff like that, I want you to think abundance. I want you to think fruitful and multiply. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to be confident, right? Because remember, the yellow is the sacral, the solar plexus, right? And the solar plexus is about I can and I will, right? It's the energy that you project into the world. All right. So yeah, be very mindful of the energy that you project into the world. And it's not so much about what you say and what you do. It's more or less about the program or what you think on a daily basis. But I want you to relax and I want you to be confident moving forward. Now you talking my language. Now you talking my language. Being ready is real. I don't know about you, but she wanna. I said, girl, that's all that we do. Yes, they call it pentacles, but yeah, I guess you can call them a coin. But it's a few different ways you can look at that, right? You can look at that pinnacle, that star. You can look at that as what is it called? A pentagram, right? You can look at that as you being like larger than life. You know what I'm saying? It's a few different ways you can look at that. But that can be anything you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So that could be you. That pinnacle could represent anything that you deem to be valuable, whether it's time, whether it's money, whether it's your ability to travel, like you said. It can mean anything on the on Malkuth, on the lower plane. Andrea and Alexandria, are you ready for your card, Madame? Now you talking my language. Now you talking my language. Alexandria, what you doing still woke? Is my daughter in the bed? You put my daughter to bed? All right, Alexandria. Oh wow. That's funny because this card came out of the collective reading that I did in the beginning. Yeah, no, most doubt, no doubt. You definitely most welcome, man. All right. She been asleep since 9 p.m. Okay. All right. Well, I'm hungry, so can you make me a snack? Can you make me something? You make me a sandwich or something? All right, Alexandria. So your card is the Emperor card, okay? So I know you all pretty with your long hair and them luscious lips and so feminine, so beautiful. I know you all of that. But right now, this the cards is telling you to tap into your savage side, right? And no, I'm not trying to tell you to go out and rob nobody and hurt nobody, right? But when I say your savage side, I mean the mental aspect of yourself, right? So what the cards is saying is that you need to tap into the masculine energy, right? Not so much of the love and nurturing and and like kind of filling in the gaps wherever you see, because a mother, the maternal energy, the feminine energy is all about being fluid, right? The maternal energy is all how do you donate to the you can donate check the description box. Check the description box. And it's three different ways you can donate. But if you donate before you send it, type donation in the line, or when they say what you sending it for or whatever like that, type donate in there. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it can help me with my taxes and it can help you with your taxes as well. Okay. So, like I was saying, Alexandria, I know you beautiful, and you got your long hair, you got them beautiful luscious lips, and all of that other stuff, right? I know you a beautiful woman, right? Well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. What you mean, like you sent me a donation or something? Well, if you did, I don't got I don't have my notifications on. So thank you in advance. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, thank both of you ladies. Thank thank both of you ladies. But like I was saying, you need to tap into your savage side, Alexandria, right? And I'm talking about the mentality, right? So, like I was saying, the paternal, no, the maternal energy, or like the feminine energy, is kind of fluid, right? And what I mean by fluid is a mother's day is never the same every day, right? Like you always got to do what's needed. Okay, so I need to get out of this chat then. Is that correct? Well, I don't understand what you mean, Miss Libra. So the Mother's Day is never the same, right? Because you never know. Like you never know, especially when you're kids and they deal with stuff in school, and they deal with stuff with their friends, and kids' personalities is always evolving and stuff. So what this card is saying is that you need to tap into your emperor energy. And what that emperor energy is, kind of like a world domination energy, where you kind of think like, okay, this is what I need in my life. This is what I want in my life. This is how I plan to do it. Now, nothing is going to get in my way. So I don't know if you've been having like any worries or any doubts or anything like that, Alexandria. But this card is saying, moving forward, that you are going to have to be a solid rock. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to. So one thing is that if you notice closely, like yeah, this person got on a crown, and yeah, this person got on nice little garments, but this person still got on their armor, right? So this person is always on go, meaning that they always ready to go into battle at any time, at any moment, right? Well, right now, this Emperor card is saying that whatever it is that you planning on doing in the future, or whatever it is, you need to adopt the mindset of I can and I will, and nothing is going to get in my way. Okay. It keeps saying I got 0 people in the chat. Is y'all still there? Okay. So I don't know what Miss Libra was talking about. She said, "So I need to get out this chat." I don't know what that. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I've been drinking pop all day because the water been tasting nasty. Water been tasting weird. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So back to you, Miss Alexandria. Like I said, tap into the wisdom, right? Because whenever you see whenever you see like white hair, especially like a long beard, like think wisdom, right? So that's a symbol of wisdom in the tarot. Okay? And then remember, this is the Aries card, right? So that's the air element, right? So it's so whatever's coming, you gotta stop playing before I be meowing at your back door. Uh, so think wisdom whenever you see like a beard in tarot or you see long hair, because long hair represents intuition, but long white hair means wisdom and intuition, right? So, like I said, this person might be dressed up in some nice red garbs, right? But this person is always thinking about securing the future, right? Um, but they're not worried about things um, from an emotional standpoint, right? They're not so when you combine the number four, right, which is balance and stability, law and order, like having things in place. When you combine that with the red, which is the earth chakra, I mean the earth element that correlates with the root chakra, um, think stability, think survival, right? But don't think about it from an emotional standpoint, like, oh, what can I do that's best for everybody involved? No, what this card is saying is that this is me, and this is my empire, and this is what I need to do to not only secure my empire, but to expand my empire, right? Because when you see this card, we're not thinking about just surviving, we're thinking about thriving, we're thinking about growing and expanding. Yo, I see we got 4 people in the chat. What up, what up, what up? Hit that like button. Double tap the screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, y'all. If you want a free read and then type, let the cards talk, let the cards talk. Hey, let the cards talk. Let the cards talk. Hey, let the
Cars talk. Let the cars talk. Hey, let the cars talk. Let the cars talk.
hey. All right, so I think she left out the chat then, because she still haven't responded, which is cool. It's all love. Okay. All right. Let me pull you another card to see what's going on. Okay, you also got the hangman card. All right, so I don't know if this got something. I don't know if this is related to the emperor mindset that we calling in, the emperor in we calling in. But the hangman, 9 times out of 10, is a person who knows what they have to do. They just hanging around waiting for the right time to do it. So, are you contemplating a decision right now, Alexandria? Are you contemplating a decision right now? Because these two cards, they could be related. I don't know. I can't. I don't know for sure if they related. But like I said, the Emperor card is more or less like a mindset saying that I need to do something. Merwin, what up, Merwin? I think you've been here before, Merwin, right? This not your first time here in the chat, right? But Mervin, I got you up next, okay? So don't go too far. If you get bored, then flood the chat with green hearts, okay? Yeah, hey, while I'm reading y'all, can y'all flood the chat with green hearts and just copy and paste them, right? And the reason why I'm asking is because I need to get back in the algorithm. Okay, so I can come back home then. That's what you're saying. I can come back home. Thank you. I just saw the email. So thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Mervin, where you from, Mervin? You Jamaican? You Scottish? Where you from, Mervin? I don't think I know much about you, Mervin. Okay. You from India. Okay, namaskaram. Okay. So so back to LA. Um I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily a relationship that you got to make a decision on. It's because, like I said, it's something. Like I said, this is saying that you. It's a survival thing. It's maybe a lifestyle change. Okay, so what do you want me to call you? Oh, I'm tripping. That's Alexandria. So, so like I said, I don't know if these cards is related or not, but this Emperor card isn't really necessarily about a relationship. It could be stability in a relationship, but I'm getting more or less stability like money, home environment, stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe it's a decision. Maybe I'm feeling like, have you been contemplating traveling lately? Have you been contemplating moving, like changing cities or changing states? Is that in the cards for you right now? Let me see. Let me pull you another card. Oh, okay. So you got the Empress card. You got the Emperor and the Empress. So are you thinking about, I don't know. Have you been thinking about having another baby maybe? Yeah, I remember you said you got approved. So what's going on with that? Are you contemplating? Are you contemplating? I know this might sound cliche, but are you contemplating marriage, family? Are you adopting? Have you been having thoughts saying like, okay, if I get in another relationship, then I'm gonna do this different. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Oh no, I can't. I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you open to adopting? Do you want more kids though? Like if you like would you adopt more kids or something like that? You still trying what, sassy Libra? You trying to send me? You still trying to donate? I don't know what you're talking about because the last thing you were saying was you wanted to donate. Okay, you were talking about donating. So, what's the problem that you have? So I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of these cards because, like I said, you got the Emperor card, right? So based off of me talking to you, getting to know you, and then based off of everything, so maybe, so maybe, maybe this is a confirmation that the things that you've been working on. Just type 1000, and then that'd be cool. Okay. So the four, remember, four is about stability, right? And the emperor, if you notice, he's like on a mountaintop, right? And it's golden, right? So that means that whatever's going on, either the mentality change or whatever's like the environment change. I now I could be wrong, but intuitively, what I feel is like there's either a mindset change that need to happen in order for you to really solidify whatever this decision is that you got to make. But like I said, these 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 could be totally separate. But you said you made a decision already about your past relationship. So maybe, but you know what? Now that I look at these cards, so it's funny that we get the hangman in between two opposing cards. So the hangman, this reading could be saying that, what's up, Charlie? I never seen you before. Welcome. And you said your daughter was how old? 12? She said, getting our own apartment. Welcome, Charlie. So, so what's funny about this reading is that you got masculine energy on the left, and then you got feminine energy on the right, and then you're hung on a decision in the middle. So, are you worried about playing multiple roles? It sounds like it's a balancing act. Either you're going to have to pull a balancing act in the future, or maybe you worried about a balancing act. Maybe you hung up on a, maybe you hung up on a route to take. Maybe it's something going on and you don't know which route to take, or something like that. You don't know to take the masculine approach or the feminine approach to something. You waiting for Jesus to come. So you don't want to read in Charlie. You just came to troll. Well, if you came to troll, then just type a whole bunch. Just keep on typing to help me get back in the algorithm. I almost knocked over this tripod twice. So why you just say you waiting on Jesus to come? What's wrong, Charlie? Where you from? What's your real name, Charlie? Where you from? How old are you? I'm the queen of the South. I have no clue what that means. Who is the queen of the South? So that means you're a rapper or something? Who is the queen of the South? Trina? What's your address? Let me look you up. All right, I'm about to look you up and see if you're a real person. Charlie Stidman, March 11, 1983. What is OPP? I don't know what that is because my daughter misses her dad. She doesn't know if we should live here in Indiana or go back and find an apartment in Chicago. She doesn't know if we should do that. So is her father the toxic relationship that you was saying that you was getting rid of? So if your daughter is the one hung in the balance, if she's the one that's stuck and don't know how to feel, maybe you gotta adopt both roles in her life. Like, look, this what the plan is, this is what we're gonna do, right? But you gotta find a way to do it in a loving, nurturing way still. Like it's both of us. Right. So how you gonna try to put it on her like it's all her? I mean, depending on where you at in Indiana, it might not be no better, but do you really, really want to go to Chicago? And I'm just thinking like just the environment. Who was that person that said they was waiting on a reading? Oh, Mervin. The reason why I said waiting for Jesus is the cards that what they say to me. Mm. So you think the cards is saying that you debating on putting a family back together? Three, 7, and then this is 10, 11, 12, which is 3. I tired, mama. I tired. She was playing. She wasn't never gonna donate in the first place. While she talking about it's not showing me the amount that I want to donate. Won't you just type in 1000, and then we can have an amount that's good for everybody. So now that that other relationship over, are you feeling like you missing him? Let's see. This is I hate doing this. I hate doing this. I hate doing this in the chat. But so the thing is that there's still a decision that need to be made. So you said that you, I don't know, I don't know, but I want to have fun. What that mean? What that mean? Uh-oh. So would that mean he too strict or something? That mean you want to I don't know what that means because I'm an adult. So when I hear a woman say I'm single, I want to have fun, that sounds like she want to go out to the bar, get drunk, and then if she meet a nice guy, she gon' sit on his face. But this reading is saying that the person don't know if they need to be basically the masculine energy or the feminine energy. First, I was thinking that you need to adopt the masculine energy. But this card is saying is that it need to be either you need to decide a path or you need to find a balance between the two. Enjoy myself, go on vacation. And I asked you that. Remember, I asked you, I said, do you want to travel? I did. I asked you that. I asked you, did you want to travel? But I think that's separate, though. The traveling thing, that's important, but what I'm really worried about is it just, to me, like, I don't believe in coincidences, right? Because, like, I believe in synchronicity. Like, if you believe in tarot, you can't really believe in coincidences, right? So there is no coincidence that you got the hangman and you got the emperor and the empress. To be honest with you, in a few years that I've been doing tarot, I never seen this spread before. I never seen the emperor and the empress. I never seen the emperor and the empress come out together ever. Whether I was watching, only time I ever seen something like that is one of them videos where people they pull 100 cards and they just be talking for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, then maybe you see something like that. But the way I do tarot, like the specific readings, like, cause you've been watching for a while, so I don't even really pull a lot of cards. I might pull one or two, but for this to come out in a three-piece, it's something. It's something up to this. Yeah, this ain't no coincidence that you. It's something. So this represents suspended action. This represents either procrastination or it represents waiting for the right time. It's one of those two. I mean, it's other words that go along with the hangman, but upside down, the hangman is procrastination. Upside down, I mean, right side up is waiting on something to happen or waiting for the right time to happen. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But this is something. For you to get these two cards together, the Emperor and the Empress, because these is literally polar opposites. Like, this is ultimate feminine energy. Johnny, yes, I'm all the man you gonna need, sweetheart. You hear me? Especially when these, talk about when these YouTube checks start rolling in. Come on home. No, in all seriousness, though, hello, should I stop talking and thinking about the man I fell in love with? Well, what's the problem? What's wrong? And first thing first, I want you to stop saying I fell in love. Because when you ask that question, I'm waiting on my voucher. I did email my caseworker. He said there wasn't anything yet. Hmm. Distance. So what's the distance? And have y'all talked about it? Like, did y'all meet via the computer? Like, I need to know more, Johnny. Because in order for me to help you, then I need to know more. And I hate having these conversations via the chat box. I just absolutely hate it. Andrea, I want you to get my contact information, and I want you to meditate on these cards. And I want you, yeah, but how far is the distance? Like, what city is you in? What city is he in? Um, have y'all like when y'all met? Did y'all talk about having a long term relationship, or was this like an emergency situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, in order for me to really, truly, honestly help you, I need to know some details. But yeah, so the emperor is masculine energy. Let me go to my notes. So how did y'all meet? And Johnny, how old is you again, Johnny? Christina, what's up, beautiful? How you doing, sweetheart? 53. And how did y'all meet? Facebook or? I got you, Christina. But yeah, Alexandria, I want you to meditate on this emperor and this empress energy, and I want you to hit me up if something dawned on you, because you said that it could be your daughter. I don't, I don't know. That's really. I mean, it's not up to me to decide what resonates, how these cards resonate for you, but I just don't feel that TikTok. But then we FaceTime. So, are you sending him money? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. If he not making effort to come to you, and if he's not making effort to clear the space for you to come to him, and y'all don't have a solid plan, then I would say go ahead and get rid of him. Like, because if you a grown woman, so if we I'm 33 years old, right? And I'm about to turn 34. So any woman that I talk to up front, and she's going to know up front, this is what I want, and this is what I'm looking for, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is what I plan on doing. I plan on traveling to Texas, or I plan on traveling to Florida. I want to get married. I want to have kids. So my thing is that I'm 33 years old, and I'm going to be able to tell you what it is that I want, when I want it, how I want it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So so if you don't feel like things is moving, then you need to go ahead and get rid of them. Because I'm sorry, but I don't have time to deal with a woman who got a whole bunch of I don't knows, or a whole bunch of wells and maybes. You get what I'm saying? Merwin, you still here? So yeah, like you know, I wish that I can talk to you and hear your voice so we can actually conversate, but I'm assuming that he's close to your age, right? All right, Merwin, I'm about to pull you a card now. But Johnny, I'm assuming he's close to your age, right? Okay, so at this point, you shouldn't distance shouldn't be a problem, because let's just say you was in Texas or you was in California and I was in New York, right? That's a pretty nice distance. That's a couple thousand miles. So my thing is that if we talking for days, weeks, months, we got to have some sort of plan. All right, Merwin. I'm okay. My, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll talk about it in a second. But Merwin, you got the 9 of Cups, okay? So the 9 of Cups is saying I got a whole lot of love to give and I don't mind sharing. So the nine is about wholeness, like things coming into balance, having a sense of accomplishment, having a sense of pride in the things that we manifest. The 9 of Cups is about happiness and being content, right? So this is a person who has achieved a lot of things in their life, and they're very proud, right? They're upright, they're independent. But remember, this not is mixed with the cup suit. So the cups is about love, relationships, intuition, um, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So my best advice to you, Merwin, moving forward is to operate out of that unconditional love frequency, right? And when you operate out of that unconditional love frequency, I want you to be patient and let people come to you. Okay? I don't want you to be forceful on other people. I just want you to be there when people is ready for you. Right? Because one thing to say, I see this thing for you, but it's another thing to say, how can I help you? Right? Because us people who are empaths and people who operate out of that love frequency, we love people so much that we just want to fix people, right? But we got to understand that my vision for you ain't necessarily going to be the vision that you have for yourself. So one thing that I had to learn as a lover, as a helper, as a fixer-upper is, instead of saying, let me do this for you got to start asking people, how can I help you? And then you got to sprinkle in your own 2 cents wherever you can. What is he upset about? You currently manifesting a specific person in your life right now? So that means, are you saying that you got a person in mind, or you got a specific person or a specific type of person that you want to manifest? So what does that mean? He's having a hard time. So that means he's mad at you because you're not sending him money? Well, if this card is resonating with you on that, what this card is saying is that the person that you want, you're going to have to operate with a sense of knowing that you will get the person. You got to be confident, right? Because Nine of Cups is all about manifested dreams, being happy, being content in your life, right? So you need to start operating as if you already have the person that you want in your life, right? Thank you, God, for sending me this handsome man, right? Thank you, God, for sending me King Fee. So what is it then? So if he having a hard time in life, what is he having money problems? How long y'all been talking, Johnny? All right, who was next? What's up, Naomi? What's going on, Naomi? Christina, you still in the building, Christina? I'm all right, Christina. I don't know, it's been weird. Like, I've been getting these weird headaches. Yeah, Johnny, I would go ahead and just hit that block button. I've been all right. I just been having these weird headaches. Um, I don't know, my sinuses been acting weird, like my nose been itchy and stuff like that. But I'm doing all right. I'm waiting on YouTube to approve me for monetization. So I'm gonna be on here stripping butt naked when they approve me to be monetized. Oh my God. No, I'm okay right now. I'm okay. I'm here for y'all. I actually miss y'all. Like, y'all don't know. Like, having like I mean, I don't think it's that bad to where I need to visit a doctor, but I'm I don't know. I think I'm getting better. But like the sinuses, as far as me like sneezing and stuff, like that's been getting better. But today I just had these headaches. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, Mary. Yeah, like I said, that Nine of Cups is about having a sense of pride. I mean, I'm sorry, but whenever you're dealing with somebody from a third world country, I'm assuming he's from a third world country, right? But it just, to be honest with you, Johnny, I would go ahead and let him go, man. I would. I mean, uh, because it's a lot of men, and that's why I got to be careful with flirting with all of these women because it's a lot of men out here who don't mind taking advantage of a woman, man. They don't. And it's crazy because like I'm the type of person that I operate out of pure unconditional love, right? And I wish that I could marry all of y'all women. I swear to God, I wish I could. And it's not because I want to have a big orgy or nothing like that. It's because I I genuinely love. I'm just a genuinely loving person. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's because of my sign. I'm a Scorpio, whatever. Maybe it's because the way I seen my mother suffer. Like maybe it's a couple things. You know what I'm saying? But the way I look at women. Like I just really feel. I mean, it's because there's women that take advantage of men too, but because I've been taken advantage of. Like, so it's just like I understand it, but because I date women, I have a different level of love for y'all, and it's like at the end of the day, like it's a lot of men who understand because even though women is taught even though women don't really show certain things and they be more laid back and stuff like that, but it's a lot of men that out here that want unconditional love, just like women want unconditional love. And for some reason, it's a lot of men out here who don't mind taking advantage. Well, you know what? I won't say that. It's 50-50. It's really 50-50. It's a human thing. It's not a man versus woman thing. But it's I see a lot of beautiful women with a lot of potential who they might have been through traumatic experiences or they just get caught up in the world and they you know what I'm saying? And they don't have the highest confidence and stuff like that. And it really breaks my heart to see especially these international men. Like it's men who travel to the country or or y'all meet online and they just try to take advantage and it just really makes me sad. Are you a Scorpio? My father is a Scorpio too. More on the emotional attitude. I'm very feminine. And I don't mean feminine like I'm gay or nothing like that because I'm not gay, but I'm feminine when it come down to me being in touch with my emotions. With and I'm not afraid like I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid to express how I feel. Like I can't be the bearer of bad news. Like I don't like saying things that could hurt your feelings per se. But like if it's something positive, like if I don't mind telling a woman I love you first. I don't mind telling a woman that I miss you, or I don't mind telling a woman that I need you. Like I'm the type of person that I don't mind having my emotions on my sleeve when I say I'm a feminine like I'm in tune with my feminine side. I don't mind because like I don't mind cuddling and 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 you know cooking and cleaning and you know I don't mind serving my woman, but I also can go outside and build a house. I also can, you know what I'm saying? I also can go hunt and you know what I'm saying? I also can go work in the field. You know what I'm saying? I also can build a TV stand. I also can paint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very balanced on both ends to where I can serve. Like I don't mind serving. I mean, let's be honest, Johnny. Like, I know I'm supposed to be pulling a card for Christina, but let's be honest. We all got things about ourselves that we would like to change. You say you're very happy with yourself, so that means that you don't have not nothing that you would like to change about yourself. Your height, your weight, uh, your hair, your skin color, your personality. So it's nothing about you that you wouldn't change. Not changing for a man, but when you look in the mirror or you think about some of your habits or personality traits, oh, I'm too trusting, or I'm too loving, or I fall in love too easy, or I always see the best in people, or whatever. So, like, you can't tell me I am very happy with myself, because as a conscious being, we always are evolving, right? We always evolve. So me saying what I said about people taking advantage of people, like, it ain't a personal attack. It's just people who operate out of that love frequency. No matter who you are, no matter what you've been through, if you are a person who is love first, love second, and love third, there is a person in this world that will trick you, because an unhealed empath is an enabler, right? And there's always a person who's unhealed who's looking for an enabler. So this ain't so you being a good person, you being a person who operate out of unconditional love and stuff like that, don't got nothing to do with a person looking to take advantage of you. Just because somebody try to take advantage of you doesn't mean you have low self-esteem. But then again, like, a lot of people say things like, I'm very happy with myself. No, I'm happy with me because I am who God say I am within him. I feel like, so again, answer my question. So there is nothing about yourself you would change. So there is not one thing about yourself that you would change, Johnny. Not one thing. Because looking at you, right? I'm looking at your picture, right? And I see you got your hair cut, and it's a nice hairstyle. So I'm not saying that it's a bad hairstyle, but what I'm saying is that if you was 100% happy about yourself, then why won't you just wear your hair natural? So it's nothing. So why do you wear earrings? I'm not saying that you don't love yourself. See, and there's a misunderstanding, right? Because the pursuit of happiness and the pursuit of perfection doesn't mean that you hate yourself. People who, I'm gonna be honest with you, Johnny, and this is not my opinion, okay? People who say they love themselves to a default, no matter what, is people who's covering up something. And that's the truth. That's not, but again, you're missing the point. That's not what I'm saying. Because I refuse to change for somebody. That's not what I'm saying. Because I asked you, is there anything that you would change about yourself? Not, is there something about the dude in Africa said he don't like about you that you got to change? That's not what I said. I said, is there anything about you that you would change if you could? So you perfect. I'm sorry, but I don't believe in perfect people, because perfect people will never have to be born. Perfect people will never have to die. Perfect people will never have to eat. Perfect people will never ever have to take a shower. Perfect people will never ever have to wear deodorant. Perfect people will never ever have to have kids. Like like if you was perfect, then we would, like, it wouldn't be no such thing as evolution if you was perfect. Ain't no such thing as perfect. Now, it's one thing to say, okay, this is who I am and I'm okay with it. But you being okay with who you are isn't saying that there isn't something about you that you would change. I love me for me. I don't want to change because of you. God made me this. Why would I want to change it? So if you couldn't read, you gonna walk around and say God made me not being able to read? Or if you couldn't count, or if you was so obese that it was hard for you to walk, or whatever. Like I said, if God made you so perfect, then why you got your hair cut? Why your hair look like that in that picture? What you saying hello for? You am I doing what's wrong? And don't get me wrong, I think you're pretty. I'm not saying that you ugly or anything like that, but what I'm saying is that God made you the way you are, right? So why your hair look like that? Why you got on earrings? Why not walk around with an afro or whatever? So it so what is that word? Why you saying hello? Am I taking too long to give you a card, Christina? Christina, you really? That's how you feel, Christina? I learn from my flaws. I learn from my mistakes. I don't want to change me. Okay, so there's a term in psychology called cognitive dissonance, right? And that statement you made was literally cognitive dissonance, right? So I'm gonna show you what cognitive dissonance means. Christina, if you don't mind, give me 1 second because I would want somebody to give you as much time as you needed. Cognitive dissonance. So it said cognitive dissonance occurs when a person's behavior and beliefs do not complement each other, or when they hold two contradictory beliefs. Okay, so what I mean by that, so the reason why I said that statement is full of cognitive dissonance because you said that it would be a different that will be a different story with me. I learn from my flaws. I learn from my mistakes. I don't want to change me. So if there was nothing for you to change, then you wouldn't say that you have flaws and you wouldn't have mistakes. Those are two things that's on the opposite end of the spectrum. Okay? So that's just like saying I got an apple, I got an orange, and these are the same things. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm trying, I hope you don't think like this is a personal attack because it's not. I'm just trying to help you understand the words that you're saying. So, so you learning from your mistakes, or what? How did you put it? Because I don't want to mess up your words. You say, I learn from my flaws. I learn from my mistakes. Right? So you learning from your flaws and you learning from your mistakes is you changing as a person. You get what I'm saying? Like you learning from your flaws, you learning from your mistakes is you changing as a person. So if you didn't want to change anything about yourself, then you wouldn't learn from your flaws. Then you wouldn't learn from your mistakes. All right, Christina, I got you, Christina. But I just want to just for all those who can hear me right now, or for those who's watching on a replay, whenever I'm having a conversation with somebody, I want you to give that person respect. Because if it was Christina that I was having a conversation with, then I would want Christina to get whatever she would get from me. And I would hope that nobody else would rush me when I'm talking to Christina. You understand what I'm saying, Christina? Like if me and you was having a conversation, I wouldn't allow anybody to rush me because I feel as though you deserve my attention right now. And that's how I feel about Johnny. No, you're not disturbing me. I just want it to be understood that I'm not neglecting you or I'm not putting you off on purpose, but I feel like it's important for me to say the things to Johnny that I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? So say if you came on here and you said like, "Oh, King Fee, the greatest tarot reader of them all, I need your help because my dog ran away," right? Then I will try to help you as much as I can about your dog running away. And I wouldn't allow anybody to say, "All right, enough about her dog. Give me my card." I feel like that's disrespectful because I'm here to assist people. You understand what I'm saying? See, y'all typing in the chat, but it's telling me I got 0 people in the chat. I do not understand that. Why is my numbers doing that? Let me see on my battle. All right, now it's saying I got 2 people. It should say I got 3 people now, but it's not saying that I got 3 people. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know what's going on. Now it would say I'm down to 1 person again. Now it would say I'm up to 2 people. All right, Christina, you just had a card jump out at me. You got the Page of Pentacles, okay? So like I was saying earlier, the Page of Pentacles is a person, the pages themselves represents the earth element, okay? So the earth element is closely related to the root chakra, right? Where it deals with um it deals with like your place in the world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it's mostly like the survival, uh, feeling like you got a sense of home. So so the page is a person who wants to seek achievement in the money department or in the survival department, but we're going to say money. And the reason why we're going to say money is because money is the even exchange tool to get the things that we need, because we don't have to go out and hunt unless you want to. We don't have to go out and fish unless you want to. We don't have to go out and grow fruits and vegetables unless you want to. So money is that thing that gives everything even value, right? The money is the even exchange tool, right? So we won't have to worry about, oh, my watermelon is worth more than your goat. Well, my goat is worth 100 watermelons. You'd be like, well, no, sir. My watermelons is worth 100 goats. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why we got pentacles, or that's why we got the money, right? So long story short, before I get back to Johnny, Christina, the page is saying take a grounded, mature approach to money right now in your life, okay? So that means like be smart with how you get your money. Be smart about what you spend your money on. So again, be enthusiastic when it come down to money or whatever you deem to be valuable, right? Your time, your money, your time. If you let people borrow your car, if you let people sleep on your couch, whatever you deem to be valuable, right? Anything that you can give to a person, right? That could even be sex, relationship, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Excuse me. Be smart about how you give away your energy, okay? So you got to be wise, right? But you also got to be enthusiastic. You got to be positive. That's why many people need money to buy more needs. Yes, exactly. But but another thing, you still there, Johnny? Another thing is find find solace in education, right? Even if you don't want to go back to school, I want you to focus on learning new stuff. Okay? Make learning a hobby. Okay, so Johnny, what I was saying was cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance. All right, so you know in the Bible when they say your thought, word, and deed got to be in accordance, like what you say, what you think, what you say, and what you do all got to be one, right? Or when they say, I lost my train of thought. But in the Bible, it say, yeah, think before you do it, if it's wrong or not. So your thought, word, and deed got to be in accordance, right? And like that definition said of cognitive dissonance, the definition said your 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 beliefs and your actions be separate, or you have two separate beliefs in general, right? So that means like you sticking your finger in a cup of water and you saying that the water is hot and you saying that the water is cold at the same time. Like it can be warm, right? But it can't be hot and cold at the same time. Like that you can't have the two, right? So so what I want you to know is that first of all, there is nothing wrong with being flawed, right? I applaud you for saying that. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. But what I was saying about people taking advantage of people didn't have nothing to do with anything. That's just how the world works. What's up, Laura? What's going on, Laura? Shout out to Laura. Welcome to the chat, Laura. But like I said, how do I want to say this? I want to keep it short and simple. And then if you want to continue to talk, we can. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You're welcome, Christina. But it just you can't say that I don't want to change anything, but then say that I learn from my mistakes. I learn from what's the other thing you said? I learn from my mistakes, and I learn from my flaws. So you said that there's nothing that you would change about yourself, but you also said that you learn from your mistakes and you learn from your flaws, right? So when I hear you say, I learn from my mistakes, that means that you alter your behavior so you won't make the same mistake twice or three times or however long it takes you to realize. So I just wanted to let you know that you said two contradicting things in one statement. That's all. But let's get on to Laura. Yeah. And it ain't nothing wrong with not being perfect. Because the Bible always talk we was born with a sinful nature. So that means that we was born imperfect. What's going on, Laura? Tell me something good. You ready for this card, Laura? What kind of work you do, Laura? Aha, that's funny. You get the Three of Pentacles. That is so funny. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. She said just working hard. And what do you get? You get the Three of Pentacles. So this Three of Pentacles, I manage a restaurant. I want some. I want some. I'm hungry. I might have to go get me some chips or something in a second, unless you can tell me I can pull up and get some free food. Let me get some free food. What kind of restaurant you work at? All right. So know your role, jabroni. That's this card, right? I know everybody know the rock, the people's champ. Uh-oh. Sorry. That's not my desk. Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. It's all bad. All right, so this three of wands. I mean this Three of Pentacles. Oh, I can't do nothing. I can't move at all whatsoever. Oh, that's why this cord is wrapped up around my foot. You know that. All right. So what I was saying was, let me know when I can come get some free food. That's what I was saying. So communication is key. I took a management class, right? No, I ain't too far. Trust me, I ain't too far. Hit me up behind the scenes if I can come get me a free. If I can come get me a dinner or something. Yeah, I'm on my way. But communication is key with this card, right? So if you ever took any leadership classes or any managerial classes, then you know one thing that's very important about being a manager, right? And I know I'm going to be preaching to the choir, is being able to effectively communicate with the team, right? So the biggest thing about being a manager, not just the fact that you can communicate with the team, but you can communicate effectively with the team. And what I mean by communicate effectively is being able to understand everybody's method of communication, right? Because some people talk with body language. Some people talk with verbals. Some people talk with whatever. I'm drawing a blank because I'm tired. But if you're a manager, then you know what I'm talking about, right? So I don't know if this card is confirming that communication is important for you, or maybe this is saying that you need to step it up in the communication sector. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What does this card say to me? Um, knowing your role, respecting your role. Um, everybody has to play their part, right? No matter if you're the financer, right? No matter if you're the architect, or who's the person that draw the blueprints? It's the architect, right? Or rather, or you're the what is this person called? Like a mason, a builder, a mason. No matter what your role is, no matter if you're the person bankrolling no matter if you're the person cutting the check, no matter if you're the person receiving the check, or no matter if you're the person, the bottom, the worker, the hourly worker, no matter who you are, you got to play your role in order for you to be successful in a group setting. Period. Point blank. Let me see something real fast. I'm gonna pull you another card because the three is about growth and expansion, right? And some of the key terms that go along with this Three of Pentacles is like being recognized or being able to effectively communicate. Like I said, being able to get the most out of everybody playing their role. Okay? So you also got the Ace of Wands. I'm going to pull you one more. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. Give me a second. Let me meditate on these for a second. All right. So the Ace of Wands is like a new spark, a new passion, a new idea. And then the Knight of Cups is following your heart, following your passion, following your intuition. So maybe in order for you to get the most out of somebody in a work environment, you got to strategize. You got to come up with a new plan. Or you got to find a way to reignite or find a way to motivate somebody maybe. Either maybe you need more motivation as a team leader, or maybe you need to give. Find a way to find a unique way to reignite the morale of people. This is a very, very interesting. So we start off with Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is communication. The Ace is about, oh shit, but my sinuses. Man, I was just saying that my sinuses ain't been that bad. Ace of Wands. Yeah. So that wands is about inspiration, um, like a new passion, a new inspiration. So we got communication, so growth and communication, passion, desires, following the intuition. So maybe your intuition, communicate your desires and follow your intuition. Leah, what up, Leah? I think you new here, Leah. I don't think I ever seen you around these streets before. What you doing hanging around this part of town? Shout out to the beautiful Leah. Shout out to you. Welcome, Leah. So give me 1 second. Let me figure out what's going on. Laura, you still there, Laura? Is these cards resonate with you? How old is you, Leah? Because I'm calling you beautiful and stuff. You be over 18. Laura, you still there? You can't sleep. What's wrong? You were dreaming about a monster. You were dreaming about a monster. Damn, my mic went out. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, okay. She said she's 26. Well, in that case, come here. Give me a kiss. All right. So the cards ain't necessarily got to resonate with you right now because the cards is meant to give you advice, right? So the two main things about tarot is giving insight about a particular situation and possibly giving you advice on something, right? So these cards might not be able to necessarily give you clarity on something that you're going through right now. This could be a message for somebody in your circle, right? This could be advice for you moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? Like, be open and be receptive to what the cards are saying because, like I said before earlier, the cards isn't about coincidence, right? Like, I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in synchronicity, meaning that everything is an alignment. Everything happens for a reason. So, like I said, it ain't a coincidence that you get this three of it ain't no coincidence that you get this three of pentacles. It's not a coincidence that you get this three of pentacles, right? Because remember, the first thing you said was that just working hard, right? Well, this card is definitely, first of all, it's a pentacle card, right? So we already know the pentacles is about money, but we got people who's working in a team environment, right? We got the chaplain of the church, we got the person with the blueprint, and then we got the person who's actually putting in the work. So the cards is in sync. So like I said, this might not be something for you right now today. It could be something in the future, right? But this is dealing with communication. This is a new passion. Or maybe you could communicate. I don't know. Maybe you could communicate different, and I might be wrong. Angelique, what's happening, Angelique? But the night, so I never even got to the night. So the night is about the night is the fire, right? The night is the fire. So the night is about taking action. You know what I'm saying? So with these two, it's very balanced, right? You got the knight, which represents the fire element, but then you got the cup, which represents the water element, right? So there's some duality right here. So with the knight is basically a person who is the knight is a person who is focused, or not focused, but the knight is a person who's seeking love per se, or a person who wears like their heart on their sleeves. Okay? So maybe this might not be you, right? Maybe this could be somebody that you know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But these cards isn't by accident, right? So we got growth and expansion, right? The three is about growth and expansion, right? Communication, teamwork. That's just three of pentacles. We got the ace of wands, which is about a divine spark in your passions and your desires, right? So this is an earth card, this is a fire card, and this is a fire and water card. So you got heavy fire energy. So we're dealing with desires. We're dealing with emotions. We're dealing with intuition. Can you help? Can you helping me out? Relationship coming up. TYSM. I don't know what TYSM is. But my question is to you, Angelique, before we move forward, what are you doing to better yourself to attract the person that you want? And what are you doing to better yourself to keep the relationship that you want once you get the person that you want? Right? Because it's one thing for me to pull cards, but I want to know before I pull some cards, what are you doing? Right? To put yourself out there. Like a lot of people get on here and they ask me for cards in the love department, but they just sit on they go to school, they go to work, and then they come home and sit on the couch all day. Right? They not on dating apps. They not out in the world, right? Or they be in places where they don't, or they be in places like you can't, if you a reader, right? If you an intellectual, you somebody who values knowledge, don't go to a bar trying to find somebody. Don't don't do it. Don't go to the bar trying to find somebody if you're an intellectual. How about you meet somebody at a bookstore? How about you meet somebody at a library? You know what I'm saying? You got to be in alignment with who you are. Miss Leah, are you still in the building, Leah? But yeah, Laura, like I said, these cards might not hit home today, but these cards, they don't lie, man. So hopefully, the message will hit you soon. It might take a couple days to hit, might take a week to hit. It might take 3 days, might take a week, it might be something as soon as you go to sleep and wake up. I don't know. All right, Miss Leah. So you said you couldn't sleep? Why? You was hearing voices in your head?
Huh? You heard me coming? Did you hear me coming in your sleep? Leah, wake up. I want you to love me.
All right, Miss Leah. All right, so I haven't said my little commercial in a while, so let me reset the room real fast. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Vibe Tribe. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. If you would like a free general reading, I need you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and type "Let the Cards Talk" for a free general reading, okay? Now, understand I am more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV. No, in all actuality, though, I really am more than just a tarot reader, right? So, just to tell you a little bit about me, I am King Fee, right? The world's #1 tarot reader. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me. Yeah, I am awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, I am more than just a tarot reader. I'm an ordained minister. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to your boy. Come on, man. Where my applause at? So there ain't nobody going. So I'm a certified Reiki master. I'm a certified nutritionist. I'm a certified life coach. I am a spiritual advisor. I am, man. So what I like to call myself is a holistic life coach, right? And as a holistic life coach, I specialize in past traumas, okay? I specialize in past traumas. So my role as a spiritual advisor, as a nutritionist, as a life coach, as a Reiki master, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, my job is to help you see your potential and to help you maximize your potential, right? My job is to help you recognize energetic blockages and to clear out those energetic blockages so you can be the best person that you can be for you and yours. All right? So if you want to know a little bit about me, I'm 33. I'm a Scorpio, so that means my birthday is coming up actually in a few weeks. I'm on the Libra Scorpio cusp, right? So my birthday is like 2 days after Libra ends. So as much as I am a Scorpio, I am definitely a Libra as well. My first three signs is Libra, Scorpio. No. I'm tripping. Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio. Right? That's who I am. Capricorn, Scorpio, Capricorn. I mean, so I'm tripping. Oh wait, I need to go to sleep. I am tired. So back to what I was saying, I am Scorpio, Capricorn, Scorpio. Now that we finally got that right. All right, so that's a little bit about me, man. That's who I am. Yeah. So if you want to know anything else, ask away. If you would like to inquire about any of my services, you can text me or email me if you want to know about Reiki. If you never heard of Reiki before, Reiki is a Japanese healing modality similar to like qigong or similar to like tantra, uh, similar to like praying to the Holy Ghost and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Reiki is, I channel the energy of the universe. Basically, that's what I do, and I help you remove energetic blockages. All right. Like I said, I'm an ordained minister. I've been ordained for a few years now. So yeah, if you want to inquire about any of my services, you could text me or email me via the description box. Also, I have done thousands and thousands and thousands of free readings on YouTube, right? So if you would like to reciprocate the energy and donate to the channel, there's three different ways you can donate to the channel via the description box, okay? Even if you send $1, everything helps, okay? Everything you donate will go directly to food, shelter, and water, okay? Shout out to me. I'm actually in the process of being approved to be monetized. So since I am not, I am a full-time content creator and I am not monetized yet. So please donate to the channel. I know y'all got them SSI checks. I know y'all got them child support checks. I know y'all just got y'all food stamps. I know y'all done paid y'all rent already. So go ahead and donate to your boy, man. Don't be stingy. You hear me? Your boy, I'm trying to go get some saucy nuggets from Wendy's. You hear me? She, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right. So, Leah, what you thinking about? What's wrong with you? Angelique, you still in the building? Laura, you dipped on me, Laura? Y'all gone? Y'all still in the building? Shout out to whoever giving me them hearts. All right. Also, my chat, I don't really just call it the chat, right? I call it the vibe tribe. And the reason why I call it the vibe tribe is because 9 times out of 10, most of the people that you're going to see commenting in my chat, et cetera, is going to be positive people who operate out of that love frequency. Okay? So, for you're going to see a whole bunch of green hearts in the chat. And if you new here, you never seen green hearts in the chat, this is how we welcome people to the Vibe Tribe, right? So let me explain to you what the 4 hearts actually mean. So first thing first, the color green is the color of the heart chakra, right? Also, the reason why we do 4 hearts is because the number 4 represents the heart chakra as well, okay? So not only do the 4 hearts represent the heart chakra, but the number 4 represents peace, love, health, and wealth, right? That's my little mantra. That's my little affirmation. The number 4 represents balance, stability, law, and order, right? So when you think about the number 4, or when you like see the number 4 in tarot, think about 4 legs on the table. All right. So the last thing the number 4 represents is the 4 elements in which we must balance out to really truly be in tune with the 5th, okay? So that's earth, air, fire, and water. If you're not familiar with earth, air, the symbology of earth, air, fire, and water, just do a quick little YouTube or Google search, okay? That's all you got to do. All right? So now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is now your responsibility to welcome others the way we have welcomed you, okay? So shout out to all the new people who just came into the Vibe Tribe. I want to welcome you. All right. So generally, when I go live, I start the lives off with, um, generally I start the lives off with a collective reading for everybody who watches this on a replay, and then I do live readings, right? So typically I have a theme of the video. So when you come in, you like the video. If you haven't subscribed, you subscribe to the channel, and then you type whatever the theme is. So today's theme, or this morning's theme, is Let the Cards Talk, okay? So I do private readings, and if you want a paid live reading, then you make a minimum donation of $5 to the channel and ask your question. Now, when you ask me questions, some restrictions do apply. So the way I learned tarot, what I like to call the classical sense of tarot, right? Because it's a lot of people who just order cards and they learn from YouTube or they learn from wherever they learn from, and they don't really stick to the traditional tarot, right? So there is some do's and don'ts when asking tarot questions, and you can find that elsewhere. All right, you guys? So, do anybody got anything they want to chat about, or is there anybody who wants a tarot reading in the chat? Thank you for the hearts. All right. So nobody is responding. So I'm a last call for reading. List. Whoa, $3 reading. All right. So whenever I do the last call, I always close the list and I give people an opportunity to book a reading for $3. With that $3, you will get tarot cards for your question and you will get an affirmation card, okay? So last call, I've been on here running my mouth for what, 20 minutes maybe? Leah, maybe I'm having a spirit communicate with me, but I'm overwhelmed. Talk to me, I'm here. Talk to me. What do you mean you having a spirit communicate with you? What's going on? You said you couldn't sleep, so was you having like bad dreams, or was you having like intrusive thoughts? Meaning like was you having some thoughts that doesn't necessarily resonate with you that was running over and over in your mind? Like was you having anxiety or like what's going on, Ms. Leah? If I can tell me a little bit about yourself, Ms. Leah. Where you from? What's your sign? What you do for a living, if you don't mind. I just like to get to know the people, man. Like I give myself so much. I'm always, you know, counseling people and stuff like that. I like to know who I'm dealing with. Yo, for anybody listening in the chat, man, I dropped a Diddy video. So go check out my Diddy video, man. I'm taking a different perspective on that Diddy video. I'm not necessarily talking about baby oil and freakniks and all of that stuff. I'm giving my personal take on the situation based off of a person, a healer's, or, you know, a spiritual person's perspective. All right, I've been on for 144 minutes. Come on, y'all, double tap the screen and get them likes up. Like I was your favorite celebrity on Instagram. Double tap the screen and get them likes up. All right, last call. Leah, you still there? She says she a Pisces from New York. Okay, Pisces. Shout out to all the Pisces in the building. Yo, we got 6 people in the chat and nobody is liking the video. Come on, y'all, double tap that screen like Instagram to get them likes up. Don't leave. Look, every time I say that, people leave. Come on, y'all, double tap the screen, y'all. They took my channel YouTube took my channel down for 3 weeks and totally took me out of the algorithm. So help me get back in the algorithm, guys. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. I'm about to listen to that Tyrese song about the zodiac signs. She said, I just think downloads, anxieties, lots of pressure on top of my head. Well, what's going on? You say you're 26, so are you in school? Like, where the pressure come? Oh, you've been feeling pressure on your head. Yeah, I've been having a lot of headaches too. I've been getting a lot of headaches. I don't know if that's like ascension symptoms, quote unquote, or what, but I know one thing, my sinus has been going crazy. You know what's crazy is I just noticed something. You know, about a week ago, maybe, I don't know, I'm going to say it anyways, forget it. No, I say maybe a little bit more than a week ago. I was on live, and the live is still on my channel. I was on live, right? And I had just done, I had been readings. So I had shut down the readings and I opened back up and I had opened up the live for just like a general chat and advice line. Right? For some reason, pulling cards and like breaking down the cards, sometimes it drained me. So when I got drained, I shut that live down and I started another one. So one of my regular people in the Vibe Tribe, I she was in the chat and I was like, I smell a honey bun. She was like, I just got done eating a glazed donut. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I just got done eating a glazed donut. I'm like, man, you cannot be making this up. Like, you cannot be making this up. Like, I kept smelling like I kept smelling something sweet and I thought it was a honey bun, but now that I think about it, honey buns and donuts kind of sort of smell like each other. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, you can't make this up. And then, like, a couple days after that, my nose, I just been having real bad, like, sinus stuff. Like, my nose just been going crazy, man. My nose been going crazy ever since then. And I've been having, like, headaches and stuff like that, too. But my nose has been, like you would think I was having, like, a sinus infection or something. Like, it's been crazy. Wow, what live was that? That live wasn't that long ago. I want to say it was like a week or two. Not, probably no more than 2 weeks ago. But I didn't even think about that until you just said that. I think downloads, anxiety, lots of pressure on top of my head. I didn't even think about that till you just reminded me about that. Something is up. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Did you want me to pull you a card, Ms. Leah? Also, Ms. Leah, I don't know why I'm feeling called to tell you this, but if my services, like my coaching services and stuff like that, my private readings, it don't cost that much. What I charge people for 4 coaching sessions is the same price as a fraction of a price of what some people charge for 1 session for 45 minutes. So if you can't necessarily afford my readings or anything like that, then if you got a pressing issue that you don't want to talk about on live, then hit me up and behind the scenes and we can work something out. But I'm feeling called to tell you that. Feeling called to tell you that my line is open. I'm too shy to say too much about myself right now, but I'd love to reach out to you. Yeah. I don't know why, but something telling me to tell you to hit me up. And don't be afraid to hit me up because I've offered people free sessions and they never hit me up. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel called to tell people like, hey, hit me up. And they never hit me up. So what I do is like for my coaching sessions, what I do is I charge $5 for the first one and then $25 for the ones after, right? So you get 4 sessions for $80, right? And the reason why I say that is because I recommend people booking 4 sessions because you can't, whatever you coaching, right? You can't be coached up with just 1 session. Like, I know people who charge $400 for 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you get 4 coaching sessions for $80, you can't beat it. Can't beat it. And you can text me or email me in between sessions. You can't beat that. I think my phone just went dead. It's about to go dead. All So say it with me 3 times fast, Miss Leah. Let the cards talk, let the cards talk, let the cards talk. Let the cards talk, let the cards talk, let the cards talk. Let the cards talk, let the cards talk, let the cards talk. All right, Miss Leah. I asked for the cards to talk, and this is what they say. Oh, that is funny. Communication. That's funny because you just said something about being shy, right? So this three, right? The three is about growth, expansion, right? They always say good things come in threes, right? And look, it's 3 people in the chat right now. So the three of pentacles is about growth, growth and the earth element, right? Growth in the earth element. But in specific, this got something to do with business, okay? And then sun card, okay? So this is the card who I haven't seen in a while, actually. So the sun card, I love the sun card because of the symbolism that's in it, right? So really quick breakdown of the sun card, right? So the sun card, first, the number of the rays on the sun is very significant. So if you can, I want you to take down the number of rays and I want you to hold that number, okay? Another thing that's significant is the number of sunflowers. That is very significant as well. The symbology of a white horse is very significant. And then the color of the flag, which is orange, that is very significant as well. All right. So when I do readings, sometimes I give people homework, all right, because it helps you be more in tune with the reading that I'm giving. All right. So, but what I really want to focal, right? Blah 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 blah. What I really want to focus on is the naked child, right? And no, this is not the Diddy party, no, but the person riding the horse, okay? So two things about the person that's riding the horse: they don't have on any clothes, right? And two, it's a childlike being, okay? So the first thing first, I want you to focus on the mentality of a child that age, okay? So what this card is saying is that moving forward, you need to adopt the mindset of a child, meaning that you need to take everything back to the basics, make everything simple. Okay, think about a child that age. What do they care about? They care about having fun. They operate out of pure unconditional love. They're not programmed or constrained by society of rights and wrongs and good and bads, right? The kid that age just want to have fun, all right? So another thing too, I want you to focus on, like I said, is the childlike figure, right? Not having on any clothes. So again, we're talking about restrictions and restraints, right? So this is saying that we don't care about what the definition of being successful is. We don't care about what the definition of we don't care about what the definition of being a man is, or being a woman, or being a Democrat, or whatever. We don't we breaking all of the restraints and we keeping everything simple and basic. And keeping everything simple and basic, we are going to be getting back in tune with our higher self. Okay? So again, we getting back to peace. We getting back to love. We getting back to harmony. All right. Remember the number 4. Remember when I explained about the number 4? I'm gonna give you a hint what the 4 sunflowers mean, right? Because the sunflower itself is a message, but then on top of that, you got 4 of them, right? And this sunflower is making sure it's being seen, right? So we getting back to stability in life, okay? So I don't know where you've been lacking stability yet, but you're gonna have to project a certain energy to regain that stability. I don't know if it's love life, I don't know if it's money, I don't know if it's like within the family or friends or whatever, right? But so you got two cards so far that's saying communication is going to be important, especially when working in a team environment. This could be in school, this can be in the community, this could be at home with the family, with the friends, etc. Communication is going to be very important, right? And getting back to who you truly are, right? And getting back to the person that you want to project to the world is going to be very important for you moving forward, okay? Huh. Look, and then you got the Scorpio card, transformation card, right? So really quick, I don't want to draw this one out too long, but it's two things I want you to focus on, right? Two, 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 two. First, I want you to focus on the inverted pentagram, right? So I want you to focus on what your I ams is, right? It's one thing to say, oh, I'm this or I'm that, or I'm going to do this one day, I'm going to do that one day. But who are you when the lights is off, when the makeup is off? Who are you when you get tested emotionally, when you upset, when you angry? What is your I am? What is the subconscious program that's running on your brain when you get scared, when you get angry, when you think about the things in the past? Maybe you hurt people or maybe people hurt you, right? What are you saying to yourself, right? Because this priest right here isn't necessarily saying that you're going to kill a priest one day. I don't want you to think that, right? But what I want you to focus on is you controlling your I am, is you transforming your world, right? You controlling your I am and being able to effectively, like, maybe I'm feeling like you need to stand up for yourself, or maybe you just need to reiterate to somebody who you truly are, right? But your I am is going to help you project, right? Because the sun is a projector, masculine energy. You controlling your I am is going to help you project who you truly are, right? And in the midst of that, you're going to be able to break down the old you, right? So this represents like a person who has traditional values, right? Maybe this is a person who thinks a certain way. So maybe this is saying like it's time for you to overcome somebody who views you in the old way. Maybe you cheated on somebody, or maybe you used to steal candy when you was a baby, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody is looking at you for the old you and not the you that you want to become. Okay? So again, be on the lookout for opportunities to express and to communicate and to grow as a person, right? Because this reading is saying that it's people who you're going to have to project your energy to, and that you're not going to, you can't be scared, right? And that's funny because you said that I was, what you say? You said you was too shy, right? Well, this card is saying that ain't nothing shy about you moving forward, right? It's time for you to break out of that shyness. It's time for you to live in your authenticity, right? You living in your authenticity, am I saying it right? Authenticity is going to help you be able to communicate. You being pure is going to help you communicate who you are as a person. And you being pure in who you are as a person naturally is going to tear down the old perception of you, right? This could be someone's perception of you, right? Sherelle Boy, since I'm feeling spirited, I am going to pull you a card, okay? I will pull you a card, all right? So, Ms. Leah, am I talking to myself or what's up? What's going on? Talk to me, Ms. Leah. All right, Sherelle Boy, I think you're going to be the last one for the morning, okay? So I've been on here for almost 3 hours. All right. So, Sherelle, this is your first time here, I'm assuming, all right? So tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me where you're from. Tell me your age. Tell me your sign. Tell me something, sweetheart. Are you single? Are you a student? You a Scorpio? Shout out to the Scorpio.
Awesome!
When your birthday, Sherelle? Well, you know, if I was really on point, you would be hitting my cash app. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yo, Leah, do me a favor. Drop them green hearts for Miss Sherelle. Make Miss Sherelle feel welcome. All right, Sherelle, I need some proof. I need some proof, Sherelle, because I think you trolling me right now. Where you from? You from Oklahoma? I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. My birthday, October 25th, too. I need to see some proof. I need to see some proof. Because my birthday, October 25th. What year you was born, Sherelle? What a coinky dink. Soon as I'm about to get off live, we got somebody with my birthday. Okay, you older than me. Okay. Not by much, but you older than me. All right. So, Sherelle, since this your first time here, Sherelle, you just seen some green hearts, and I'm gonna drop some green hearts in there for you too. So this is my phone dead. I can't do it. All right, so Sherelle, this is how we welcome people to the Vibe Tribe. So here, when you enter my chat, I don't call it the chat. I call it the Vibe Tribe, where we operate out of that love frequency. Because everybody here, like all my normal people that come every time I go live, I'm telling you, man, it's always love, man. It's always love. Like I be pulling readings and I be coaching people, and then I be having people who be helping people. Like it be crazy some of the stuff that be happening. Yeah, I do readings, but unfortunately my list is now closed. So um, you can actually book a reading for $3, and with that for that $3 you would get 3 cards, and you would 3 tarot cards, and you would get an affirmation card as well. Okay, but Miss Sherelle is gonna be the last one. So again, four green hearts, right? So we use four green hearts to welcome people, right? And we use four green hearts to drown out the trolls. Okay, so when you enter my chat, aka the Vibe Tribe, we don't engage with the trolls. All right, we just spam the chat with green hearts. Okay, so let me break down the reason why you see four green hearts. So four represents balance and stability, which I'm wishing you, right? Law and order, balance and stability, right? So in numerology or in tarot, when you see a four, think about four legs on the table. Okay. Also, the four represents peace, love, health, and wealth, in which I'm wishing you as well. Okay. Also, the four represents the four elements that we got to balance out to really truly be in tune with the fifth, right? And then the number four represents the heart chakra. Okay. Also, the color green represents the heart chakra as well. All right. Virgo chosen, what's up with you, Ma? What's going on? All right. So now that you have been officially initiated into the Vibe Tribe, it is now your responsibility to welcome others the way we have welcomed you. All right. Say, okay, thank you. Would you do a one-on-one video call for extra? We could do a video call. I don't know if I would show my face on video. I'm not sure about that. Just because I want to protect my energy. But me seeing your face would definitely help me give you a better reading. So typically, Sherelle, me answering questions, I require a few things, okay? So normally, just in general, Yeah, yeah. So that's part of what I was going to say. So it's two things, right? If you want to ask a question, all right, channel, right? And then second thing is I want you to go over and in the community section of my YouTube, you'll see some of the do's and don'ts of asking tarot questions. And you will see a list of sample questions you can ask tarot. Okay, so I'm not one of those tarot that you can just ask anything. Right now, I do offer coaching services, right? So maybe the question, if you really, 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 really want a question answered, then maybe I can answer you, but maybe not with tarot. Okay? But if you just absolutely die hard, if you just absolutely want a card, then we'll have to talk about that, okay? But you can ask your question for sure. You definitely can ask your question. Like I said, if it's a, especially like, so if it's like a, if it's like a question like, what is this person thinking or something like that, that's one thing that I don't really touch that, right? Now, that don't means that I can't help you figure out the best course of action, but like, I don't really do third party readings on people because that's like putting a camera in the bathroom, right? That's just like a big no no. The way I was taught tarot is that we don't do readings on third party people who's not available, right? Also, I don't answer like timely questions like when would this person call me? I don't answer that with tarot either. Like I said, I can coach you, but as far as you asking me like or asking tarot like when is this person gonna call? Like I don't have a clock card. I don't have a date card. You understand what? I don't have a card that say 10:30 on Tuesday. You get what I'm saying? So there's some things that tarot can do, and there's some things that tarot can't do. So like I said, if you go to the community section of my YouTube and you scroll down like 2 or 3 posts, right? It should say like free readings. And if you open that up, it's going to say something along the lines of what tarot, what you can do with tarot, what you can't do with tarot, and it's going to say, and then it's going to have a list of sample questions. It's like it should be like 3 different pages or 3 different lists of sample questions. All right. So I haven't seen. I've been talking for like 2 3 minutes straight. If nobody is responding, then I'm going to go ahead and shut down. All right. So before I shut down, understand you guys that, well, my phone dead right now, but the phone that I use to communicate with you guys, um, you can text me or email me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So please, please, please get my contact information from the description box. And if you miss it, then it's in all the description boxes. It's in the description boxes of all of my videos. Come on, y'all, double tap that screen and get the likes up. So I'm gonna charge my phone up now. So I'm charging my phone right now. See, look, it's about to cut off. Does my laptop do it too? Oh, there. All right, so, all right, you guys. So nobody is responding. I don't know if y'all went over to community section of my YouTube or what, but I'm gonna shut it down at 172. I've been online for 171 minutes. All right. So we got about 30 seconds left on the last call. All right. So peace, love, health, and wealth to everybody in the chat. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. All right. I am King Fee with King Fee's Tarot. It's been a pleasure to be of service to you all. And you know my motto, peace, love, health, and wealth. If anybody try to sell you anything else, tell them to put it back on the shelf because I ain't